Exodus, the second book of the Bible. It means to leave or exit and was written by, once again, Moses. It asks two questions. First, what does it mean to have a God? What are we expected to do for God, and what can we expect from Him? Second, it asks what it means to worship God. Is worship only praise, or does our worship include following God's rules and doing good works? Exodus is in the Old Testament, and like Genesis, is one of the books of the law. Whereas we could fairly easily divide Genesis in half, well, kind of, we can do nothing so convenient with Exodus, so let's go ahead and start by breaking it up. The first 6 chapters are about Moses' birth, all the way up to his call to lead God's people. From 7 to 13, we see the very one-sided battle between Pharaoh and God, as God frees the Israelites from slavery with the 10 plagues. In 14 and 15, they are actually released and escape across the Red Sea. From 16 to 18, they see God's miracles as they enter the wilderness. 19 gives us the introduction to the agreement that God will make, and then 20 gives us the 10 Commandments. 20 through 24 has a description of the law that God expected the Israelites to follow. 25 through 31 is the explanation of the tabernacle, the holy place where God would dwell among the Israelites. 32 through 34 show us Israel being disobedient. Then the last 6 chapters show us how the tabernacle, that holy place, was constructed and the priests were ordained. That is, of course, a lot of stuff, but for our purposes of picking it apart, we can locate just a few extra important parts. If you saw our Moses series, you might remember most of these. In Exodus 3, Moses is called by God from a burning bush to go and save the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. From chapters 7 to 10, God uses the 10 plagues to decimate Egypt and make Pharaoh release the Israelites. In Exodus 14, the Israelites cross the Red Sea to escape. In Exodus 20, God gives them the 10 Commandments. In 32, they unwisely decide to worship the golden calf and get in very big trouble. Then finally in chapter 40, the tabernacle, God's holiest place, is completed, and he settles there to live among the Israelites. So God shows us through Exodus what it means to have a God. He is all-powerful, amazing, and will save us from incredible things. It also shows us what worship is, not just praise and songs, but also following God's rules every day.